Have you ever wondered what happened in North Africa after the initial Arab conquests? It wasn't just one unified empire. Instead, a fascinating mosaic of local dynasties emerged, each with its own unique story. Today, we read diving into Algeria between the 8th and 11th centuries to uncover the rise of incredible Berber Islamic dynasties. This is a story of faith, power, and cultural fusion that shaped the region for centuries to come. So, let's set the stage. By the early 8th century, the Umayyad Caliphate had spread its influence across North Africa, bringing Islam with it. But governing such a vast and diverse territory from distant Damascus was a huge challenge. The local Berber populations, who had a long history of independence, began to assert themselves. They embraced Islam, but they also wanted to rule themselves, blending their own traditions with the new faith. This created the perfect conditions for local dynasties to rise, and that's exactly what happened. One of the first and most interesting of these was the Rustamid dynasty. Founded in 777 in the heart of modern-day Algeria, their capital was a brand new city called Tahert. What made the Rustamids unique was their adherence to Abadi Islam, a distinct branch separate from Sunni and Shia traditions. This theological difference was a powerful statement of their independence from the major caliphates. Under their rule, Tahert became a legendary city. Imagine a bustling hub of trade routes connecting the Mediterranean with sub-Saharan Africa. Gold, salt, and enslaved people flowed through its markets, making it incredibly wealthy. But it wasn't just about money. Tahert was a beacon of learning. Scholars, poets, and theologians from across the Islamic world flocked there, creating a vibrant intellectual atmosphere. The Rustamids were known for their just rule and scholarly pursuits, creating a state that was both prosperous and pious. For over a century, they showed that a Berber-led state could not only survive but thrive. Meanwhile, in the eastern part of Algeria, another powerful dynasty was taking shape, the Zirids. Their story begins as loyal governors for the Fatimid Caliphate, which had conquered the region in the 10th century. The Zirids were from the Sinhaja Berber Confederation, fierce warriors who were instrumental in the Fatimids' success. When the Fatimids decided to move their capital from North Africa to Cairo in Egypt, they needed someone trustworthy to manage their western territories. They chose the Zirid leader, Bulugan ibn Ziri, as their viceroy. Initially, the Zirids ruled in the name of the Fatimids. But as time went on, and the distance between them and their overlords in Cairo grew, they started acting more and more like independent kings. They expanded their territory, built new cities, and patronized art and architecture. Their courts in cities like Kairwa and later Mahdia were centers of high culture. They developed a unique style that blended local Berber motifs with Islamic artistic traditions. However, their path to full independence was a rocky one. In the mid-11th century, the Zirids made a bold move. They broke away from the Shia Fatimids in Cairo and declared their allegiance to the Sunni Abbasid Caliph in Baghdad. This was a massive political and religious shift. The Fatimids' response was devastating. They unleashed nomadic Arab tribes, the Banu Hilal, upon North Africa. This invasion, known as the Hilalian invasion, caused widespread disruption, weakening the Zirid state and dramatically changing the social and economic landscape of the region forever. The stories of the Rustamids and the Zirids are crucial to understanding Algerian history. They weren't just temporary placeholders between large empires. They were powerful, innovative Berber dynasties that forged their own identities. They built magnificent cities, fostered trade, nurtured scholarship, and created unique cultural legacies. They demonstrated that the Berbers were not just subjects of foreign rulers but active creators of their own destiny. Their rise, their achievements, and even their fall laid the groundwork for the great Berber empires that would follow, like the Almoravids and Almohads. This period shows us a dynamic North Africa, a crossroads of cultures and ideas, where local identity and faith combined to create something entirely new and powerful. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this fascinating, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into hidden histories. Let us know in the comments which dynasty you'd like to learn about next. See you in the next video.